Hello. Okay, so I just ate some chicken bean paste at MUDA, Singpost. Happy to report that they drained the noodles properly this time and added a significant, or at least an appropriate amount of paste to cover the noodles appropriately. Properly, yeah. I'm now with my pool boy. Hopefully it's not for kids because I bought it downstairs. It cost me $11. And I'm going to try it and hopefully work on my arms or the butterfly so I don't have to worry about the kicking. Yeah. Pretty excited. Hi guys. Welcome to another vlog of the last 2 weeks or so. It has been really hot in Singapore, like many parts around the world, and I, like many Singaporeans, have been hiding in air-conditioned areas. Most escaped to shopping malls, but luckily it's still the jazz festival at the Esplanade, so that's where I've been spending time, or to public libraries, of which there are a few of my faves, not too far from where I live. I like the libraries at Vivocity and Esplanade because of the view, and Tampines because it's huge, has lots of comfy sitting areas and quiet nooks, and just downstairs the swimming pool that I frequent anyway. Quiet, comfortable sitting without any exorbitant utility bill to follow was not to like. Oh, not having the possibility of munching on delicious things, but that can wait till later anyway, preferably after the inflation and all. Temperature in the afternoons were on average between 32 to 34 degrees Celsius, but feels like 39 due to the humidity level. I am reading The Golem and the Jinni by Helene Wecker at the Tampines Regional Library. It's about, well, the titular mystical characters as immigrants in 20th century New York, living amongst other human immigrants of the time. I like that the story toggles between different settings and time periods, such as on a ship crossing the Atlantic, in the desert amongst the Bedouin tribes, some place in Europe, and the city in the summer, winter, or a rainy day, 100 years apart, and so on. The characters are derived from different traditions, but face the same struggles as a new immigrant trying to get by in an unfamiliar environment and facing problems arising from navigating through morals of the time that differs from what they are familiar with, misunderstanding in interpersonal relationships, and across cultures and customs. The book explores areas in New York for the characters to find things to like, to replace old ways with new ones, to create new memories whilst retaining and explaining bits of their identity, folklore, rituals, observances, and so on. There are also questions pertaining to the human condition, such as responsibility, agency, value of patience and understanding, forgiveness, empathy, some moral issues relating to poverty and survival, exploration of unfamiliar terrains, experimentation, subjugation, and so on. Anyway, sorry if I was making this sound boring. It really is not. It's a mesh of cultures and turning it into something new and shiny that will become unique characteristics of the city. Give it a read, especially if you like fantasy books. So far, there's a second installment of the series already out, like a few years back. I like fantasy books because it encourages the mind to delimit itself as it imagines a world where things impossible becomes possible and vice versa, and events turn to clear, bigger pictures. That's me testing out different reading positions until the librarian told me to stop it because lying down is not allowed. That's quite alright since I prefer chairs anyway, especially if they are like a bit elevated in the front, so that when I put my book on my lap, it's like a good position, good eye level position.
Who I sing to him, bring spring to him, and worship the trousers that cling to him. Bewitched, bothered, and bewildered in my
And that's me, pretty excited about unboxing something even though I know exactly what I'm going to get, having ordered the things myself. I happened upon Bath and Body Works website and they were having a sale. As I'm not familiar with the fragrances, I went to the store, the physical one in Vivocity, and tested as many as I could. Yeah, it's like doing research. Anyway, I decided that I only like one, which is called 1000 Wishes for You. I got 2 of the body mist and 1 body cream. Also, I bought some shoes from Helene. They haven't arrived yet because they are being shipped from the US. Also got them on a discount, so pretty stoked about it. You'll see me in future videos wearing them, I hope. I just needed something comfortable to wear that do not look like pool sandals. Yeah. Okay, so here are some pictures I took at the Singapore Art Museum for an exhibition entitled Superfluous Things Paper. Basically, ideas are brought to life on paper in a literal sense to build models, to create abstract forms or miniatures of familiar things. I think you're supposed to question the role of physical paper in a digital world now. I think it's quite impressive. The attention to detail is quite impressive as well. These are some pictures of the stuff I ate last few weeks. For people who are not in Singapore, this is a Japanese curry and beef shabu-shabu from Monster Planet. This is a popeye, or a vegetable roll with some crunchy things and a sweet sauce from Chiji. This is claypot chicken rice, or chicken and rice cooked in a claypot with the sauce and salted fish, I think. Some regular chicken tom yum soup. I also had Popeye's chicken with a spicy lime sauce or something. I did not like the sauce as it was too spicy, so I scraped it off. And the pink drink, I think it's lemonade something, was too sweet for me, so I didn't finish it. But the mashed potatoes and coleslaw always hits the spot. Yeah. Last is sticky mango rice with coconut cream sauce. My mom had it. Yeah. Yep. Okay, that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed it and see you guys soon. I love you all loads.